Daniel fasted 21 days. Moses and Jesus fasted 40 days. I'm having a hard time fasting 3. These prophets were just not speakers of the word of the Lord. They lived it, they breathed it, they dressed in it. Their lives breathed it. And their actions showed it. What's on your arm? See this band of iron? God says, and they would prophesy. What's that wrapped around your waist? That's a sash. God said to wear this. God said to do this. I'm going to obey him here and I'm going to obey him there. Romans 15:4 says, for everything that was written in the past was written for our instruction, so that through endurance and the encouragement of the scriptures we might have hope. So how did these men and women become so strong in their faith? They would stand and they would not waver, even to death. How is their character so transformed? By the living God, that they were in complete surrender and obedience to him. You have the Apostle Paul. Peter, John, and the other disciples endured much hardship and persecution to preach the gospel. Then God raised up D.L. Moody, John Bunyan, George Mueller, Charles Spurgeon, Maria Eder, John G. Lake, Billy Graham, John Wesley. John Wesley, man, John Wesley was a great man of God. He preached over 40,000 sermons. Amy, how many do you have on record? I don't know. We're getting up there. Not 4,000. We probably have 500, 600 sermons, I don't know. He gave around 30,000 pounds. Today it would have been $100,000 that he ended up sowing into ministry. And he rode on horseback 250,000 miles. Guys, I have trouble just driving down the state without having to go, oh man, I'm tired. I'm not on horseback. What's my whining for? To bring the gospel somewhere? Is God still raising up men and women to proclaim the word of the Lord? Yes. And that's where the sermon begins today. It's a 3-parter. But you're getting the first part. So you got your seat buckles on. Don't leave your seat, because you might need one if you fall over and go, oh man, this is tough. The day before eternity. The day before eternity begins. Your choice where you will live when you die, you get to make it. You get to choose where you're going to live when you die. Heaven, or we use the term hell, or the lake of fire. You get to choose which one you want. For me, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer, man. I ain't going to live in torment. I don't even like the sunshine more than 15, 20 minutes on me, because I kind of fry like a little crispy critter. I'm not into heat. I can handle 80s, but when you're running 100s in Texas, whew, you can't go for walks, you can't do nothing. So I'm not really into hot. So it was a no-brainer for me to choose heaven. Like heaven, I choose heaven? Are you kidding? I want to go where you are, God. You get the choice to live for Jesus or not while you're here. And it's your choice of how, when you make it into eternity, where you're going to live. How you're going to live in eternity. Slide in the door. Door closes. Made it. Thank God I made it to heaven. Slide into hell. God, it's a good thing you have a judgment. I don't want to burn like Hitler burned. Ooh. I'm serious, God. Guys, when I look at Scripture, there are judgments that are made. Why have a judgment if there isn't a degree of a reward or a punishment? Everybody gets the same? You all got the same. I gave you all a $10 bill. There you go. Whew. Wave my little magic wand over the crowd. You all get into heaven. You all get the same thing. You made it. You slid in the door. Scripture doesn't say it like that. So today I'm going to pick it apart a little for you. The Scripture says this: you are saved by grace. But let me tell you, you're judged by your works. But you're saved by grace, not of yourself. It is the gift of God, lest any man should boast and say, ha, man, I got myself here. You want to know how I did it? I had $100,000 in my bank, and I paid my way in. This is the gift of God. All poor and all rich get the same gift. But you're judged by your works. 1 Corinthians 3. Let's read it. Who you believe in, first of all, determines where you're going to spend eternity. Who you put your trust in, your faith in, and who you serve determines where you're going to spend eternity. But your actions and what you do determine how you're going to live in eternity. I'm going to show you some scriptures.